welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I did this extended 30-inch ponytail. So if you want to see how I do it, keep watching. Okay, so I am starting off on blow dried hair, so you should do the same. And the products I'm going to be using today is Got to Be Glue Freeze Spray, of course. I'm going to be using some Spritz. This just like holds it down more. You don't really need it. Eco-Styler, Edge Booster, a scarf. I'm also going to be using some scrunchies, some clips, a hard bristle brush, a soft bristle brush, a detangling comb, and an edge brush. And you're also going to need a comb to part your hair, but I don't have that picture. Some bobby pins, and then of course the bundles. And the bundles I'm going to be using today are from the beauty supply. They're the Breezy Wave in 30-inch 1B, and they're literally only $10 a bundle at the beauty supply, but it is synthetic, so you can't like keep using it over time. So you're gonna go ahead and part your hair. So this is my part. I'm doing a middle part, but you can do a side part as well. The steps are going to be the same. So once you finish parting your hair, we can move on to the actual slicking. Okay, so I did try and part my hair off a little bit just to get it like more slick. So I'm trying to do like little sections, and I'm using the Eco-Styler, and as you can see, like the sections don't want to work out for me at all. But I'm going in with Eco-Styler first, and then I'm going to get my hard bristle brush, and I'm just going to start slicking it down. Don't forget to slick down the like bottom part of your hair underneath as well, because sometimes I forget to do that and I don't notice it until I get in the mirror, which is kind of what I forgot to do today. I didn't slick it down as well, so you'll see like I didn't do it as well, but trust me, I fixed it later. But yeah, just start off by using Eco-Styler, slicking it down, and then you're gonna go ahead and get your edge booster and put that on. And then you can also use a hard bristle brush, but sometimes I use a soft bristle brush, but right here I'm using a hard bristle brush first. So I'm just going to continue doing the steps of Eco-Styler, then Edge Booster, and then Got to Be Glue Freeze Spray. And I'm also going to be switching between hard and soft bristle brushes because I'm not using a flat iron. I'm just trying to get it as slick as possible to get that sleek look, because I'm not using a flat iron and I really want this to match the pattern of the ponytail hair. So if your part ends up getting a little crooked in the midst of you slicking down the rest of your hair, you can go ahead and fix it once you get to the front. It's not a big deal. And then just continue those steps until you finish slicking your entire head down. I do want to mention that when I get to the front of my head, when I'm slicking it down, I just brush it like straight down. I don't really do a curve, but I just kind of like brush it around my ear when I do get to my ear. And you kind of want to remember to kind of pull your edges out before you actually start slicking this down, just so it's easier to get them out, because if you get them stuck underneath the hair when you're slicking it down, it will be really hard to do your edges. So don't forget to pull those out. But yeah, just brush like straight down and just kind of work it around your ear. So I'm now using my scrunchie to go ahead and secure it into the ponytail holder, and you can kind of see in the back where like I miss brushing that with some gel. It's not a big deal. I did fix it later, but you will see that here in the video. But yeah, that's pretty much it, and then we're gonna go ahead and get to attaching the hair. So once you get it slicked down and in the ponytail holder, you do want to go ahead and try and comb out or detangle any naps that are in that ponytail, because you are going to have to braid it down. So you want it to be kind of like a smooth braid. You don't want the braid to be puffy. You don't want it to be sticking out, because this is going to be the base for your ponytail. You're just going to start braiding your hair down like normal, and you want it to be nice and flat, because once again, this is the base of your ponytail. So just make sure there's no like naps in it, just make sure it's like really smooth and the smallest you can get it, because once again, this is the base of the ponytail. This is also what I was talking about when I said to make sure you're pulling out your edges before you actually stick your hair down, because it'll make it like a lot harder when you're doing your edges, and it doesn't even have to be that hard. But right now I'm doing my edges with some edge booster, and eventually I'm gonna like finish them off camera because I was having a lot of trouble getting them the way I wanted it. But yeah, just do your edges with your favorite edge control. Mine is edge booster, and then we can move on to the next step. So this is how my edges turned out. They really weren't my fave, but I decided to just go with it. And I'm spraying some Got To Be Glue free spray over the hair now and brushing it down one more time before I put on my silk scarf to lay everything down. So you can leave your braid just like this, but I wanted mine shorter, so I'm going to bend mine in half a little bit and use a scrunchie to kind of secure it and make it really firm. And then I'm going to go ahead and open up the hair. Like, this is my favorite hair to use for ponytails because you don't have to spend a lot of money on bundles for ponytails, because most of the time people keep ponytails in for a couple of days, and this is good for a couple of days. But after that, you do need to toss it because it's going to get tangled, because this is not like real human Brazilian bundles, nothing like that, but it does the job for what it needs to do. So I'm just taking all of the like wrapping they have on these bundles off, and then I'm gonna go ahead and attach it to the hair. And as you can see, that's the curl pattern. It's a really nice pattern. This is my favorite one actually. They do have like other options. They have straight, deep wave, body wave, any wave, French wave, water wave. They have all of that, and the exact name of this hair will be in the description box because I cannot remember it off the top of my head right now. But yeah, once you get the bundle all the way untangled, unraveled, whatever you want to call it, you're going to go ahead and start at the very bottom of your ponytail, and you're going to go ahead and attach it with a bobby pin. We will not be using any glue in this tutorial or anything. We're going to go ahead and attach it at the bottom with a bobby pin. It might not work out at first, but just keep moving it around to see where it fits in. You might have to really push it in, and you're going to tightly pull the bundle around and just keep wrapping it until you get to the top really tight. I did use 2 bundles because I like a really full ponytail, but 1 bundle may work just fine for you, but I like the look of 2 bundles. But as you can see, I'm wrapping it very tight. I cannot stress this enough. When you're not using any like sewing method or glue method, you really need to wrap tight and kind of just add in bobby pins along the way. I didn't add in that many because I don't like that many in, but you can add in about 5 bobby pins throughout the whole ponytail and you'll be good. Now this hair may get tangled along the way because once again it is synthetic, but just kind of like finger detangle it and the tangles will come out pretty easily. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my second bundle for the rest of my hair that I have left at the top. When I'm attaching it, I just do it the same way I did it before. I just put it on top of the braid, and I then get a bobby pin, put that in, and then I'm gonna tightly wrap it around until I get to the top of the ponytail. And once again, if you have a little difficulty getting the bobby pin in, just kind of move it around and try out different angles, and then it should go in. Once you finish like the entire ponytail, like attaching it, you're going to take out a piece from the bottom. You're going to detangle that piece completely so that it's fully straight, and you're going to start tightly wrapping that around because it's going to be your base. Where you can see that track like at the very top of this ponytail, that's gonna get covered as I'm wrapping it. So like any flaws you have at the very top of your ponytail will get covered with this wrapping method. So don't worry, but just make sure you're wrapping this really tight, and you're gonna add some Got To Be Glue freeze spray to secure it, because if you don't do it very tight, it may come loose and that's not gonna look that good. I didn't wrap mine that tight this time, but just make sure you're doing it really tight. So I'm now spraying my Got To Be Glue freeze spray to secure it. You can put as much of this as you need it because it needs to be secure so that it does not come off, because once again, we did secure this with bobby pins. So just make sure it's really secure with that Got To Be Glue freeze spray. And that's pretty much how this style turned out for me. Now I'm getting some spritz, and I'm just going to spray that over my hair to just make sure everything is laid down and nice. And now I have my 30-inch extended ponytail with no glue, no sewing, and no flat iron. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this style. Okay, so that's gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.